progress report. So from the fire, pretty much everything to one extent or another had this. This is black shit. This is not, you know, varying degrees of black shit. A layer of scars that you need to use a solvent like alcohol to get it off. Yeah, like this shit, plus the condensation from the fire crew and the humidity of the spraying of the water on the flames. And this bathtub is pretty much a horror story. Well, I got half the bathroom kind of alright. Yeah, Rust-Oleum paint that you can actually paint plastic. I painted this vinyl seat because it's a nice, cozy, cushy. One of my few little luxuries is my luxury toilet seat. And I used shag carpeting glued to the tank. And that's the same shag carpeting. And painted my laundry hamper because I couldn't find one that was a nice, nice perfect size to fit right here. I'm going to refinish the sink. I got some epoxy paint here to do that. And the bathtub. Well, it's if I stand this way now and look this way, you know, kind of doesn't look so bad. So psychologically cleared that hurdle. And the kitchen's mostly, well, I'd say half done, but it's done in a way that I don't have to look at the scuzz too much. So I painted over that scuzz. I'm not going to scrub the walls, just ain't going to do that. And then, you know, the paint sticks, nice lavender paint that I actually had on hand and for the cabinets, because I had a problem with my dirty hands, you know, from various projects, making grubby, grimy, like some 4-year-old loose in the house stains on everything. And I would eventually wear through the paint and it would look like shit, and paint wear and peeling and scuzz. And so I epoxy finished these. And so whatever gets on this stuff is going to come right off. So I cleaned off all my Coca-Cola nostalgia stuff and my mom's old coffee grinder, and so I'm not motivated to do the ceiling yet. That's going to be a pain. I try not to look up too much, but now I can look around, and you know, things kind of look okay, because that the scuzzy stuff really gets depressing to look at. I haven't got to this little corner shelf area yet, but you can see I did paint this again, but you can see how that deteriorated. And those little Coca-Cola signs are a little bit scuzzy, but they clean up nicely. So I'm not going to deal with the stove. That's going to go. I'm using my little hot plate here and my George Foreman grill, and everything works nicely. But you know, still here haven't gotten to this wall. So this is you know what it was like. I had this here sign, and you can see the shadow. It's like an atomic bomb went off and left nothing but shadows of the things that were once there. But anyway, this is a pretty good psychological breakthrough. And rather than just paint everything again, you know, took the time to use the epoxy, and so I'll be able to actually just kind of clean as I go. I may, I've got to do something. This doorknob, I know is gonna, you know, the usual working on a car and greasy fingers and shit. I'm gonna get shit all over this again. But you see now, this is how everything had this shit on it, and it was a pretty arduous task. But this house, one of the many features is we feature rock and roll beer. Now come on, focus. Rock and roll beer. It was a novelty about 20 years ago. The beer actually sucked, but those bottles are cool. Alright, well, that's the report. A few little gizmos. This is the rose that the beautiful young Thai lady gave me while I was performing and singing on a street corner at a sidewalk bar. One of the most poignant and meaningful moments of my adventures in Thailand.